Hey everybody, welcome to Tabletop Never Stop. Today we're looking at the Lannister Heroes Box 2 in depth. We already knew quite a bit about it, but Simon's put out a new article that covers some more information, so let's take a quick look. As we already knew, the Lannister Heroes Box is basically King Joffrey and the Kingsguard. But we do have some confirmation that we're going to get 8 models, King Joffrey and all 7 members of his Kingsguard, as well as 4 Baratheon banners. So what we're not getting is a lot of variety as far as like model diversity, but as far as actual plastic, this is probably one of your better bangs for your bucks. Although the models are similar, there's actually quite a lot you can do with them because all 7 members of the Kingsguard can be taken as attachments or as a unit. So let's go ahead and talk about that unit. It's called the Kingsguard. We don't know the cost yet. It's very cleverly hidden by this flag. It's not called Joffrey's Kingsguard, although they could later easily put out like a Tommen's Kingsguard. That being said, if they want to be loyal to the models, a lot of the models wouldn't be around by then. Who knows? That's neither here nor there. So the Kingsguard unit, it attacks on 2s with 8 dice in either rank. Their armor saves are 3-ups, and their morale saves is a 4-up. They have an order for counterattack. For every blocked hit, they can do an automatic hit back to the attacker, which for certain units will be totally devastating. And of course, on since they save on a 3-up, they're going to be probably having quite a few dice to throw back at the enemy. However, they only have 8 wounds, and they are non-recoverable wounds, which is a mechanic we haven't seen yet. But basically, if a Kingsguard goes down, he's not coming back, at least not from the tactics boards or current stuff in the game. We haven't actually seen Joffrey's tactics card, so possibly he has something that could be used to bring Kingsguard back, but probably not. It's not the sense that I get. And then, of course, the Kingsguard unit is fearless, meaning that it cannot be panicked and does not suffer modifiers to its morale tests. Of course, we don't know the cost, so who knows what's going on, but this is certainly interesting. And I'm at the point where I kind of stopped buying one of everything, and I think I'm going onward, probably be making a Lannister and Night's Watch lists, and then definitely Greyjoy when they come out. So anyway, this is really exciting for me and anyone who's thinking about playing Lannisters. There's going to be a lot of tools that you can use in this box because, as well as a unit, the Kingsguard can also be broken out as attachments. We've already seen Selmy, and we've seen, of course, the NCU Joffrey, who work really well together. Boros Blount has also been spoiled. While you control the crown, you can retaliate and deal D3 wounds to the enemy if the unit he's in is attacked. So we've seen Selmy and Blount, and we know they work really well with Joffrey. The article also reveals that we'll be seeing a Kingsguard Jaime, and of course he's also displayed right here, so not really a surprise. The article implies that he will add extra dice to attacks and have a chance at removing enemy attachments, which, if that's the case, is a version of Jaime we've actually seen before, back in the Kickstarter days. And I believe that version was also in the Whispering Wood scenario. Of course, we don't know exactly how this will shake out. It is potentially kind of dangerous to meta, and cheap Jaime that can easily remove enemy attachments could encourage players to not bring attachments for fear of losing them. I've always kind of preferred NCU commanders for this reason, that they can't be killed and lose. Could have a pretty crazy effect on the game, but at the same time, they could make them cost like 5, and then you're kind of putting a lot of points into something that can be countered by just not bringing attachments. So time will tell on what this assassin version of Jaime causes problems or not. So Jaime still has his hand here, meaning that I think we can probably expect eventually at some point, Jaime Golden Hand, yet another sculpt and version of him. So that's something to look forward to. So we know Blount, we know Selmy, and we know Jaime. That leaves 4 more Kingsguard. I talked about this a little bit in the last speculation video I did, but looks like we're pretty settled at this point. This will be the Kingsguard at the moment of Robert's death. So our remaining Kingsguard are Moore, Oakhart, Trant, and Greenfield. And some of those guys we could talk about a little bit. I think Oakhart's probably the most interesting, but I think more than who these guys are, I think at this point we just want to know what they're going to do, right? Unclear if you remember, the Kingsguard will only get a benefit if the crown is claimed. So from the cards we've seen so far, it's looking that way. And of course, that means that actually makes Joffrey more powerful because you're going to want to bring him in. And we haven't seen any of the Kingsguard costed, but in theory, that can make them cheaper since they only work with the crown. So it'd be interesting to see if, if like a Kingsguard list with 4 or 5 Kingsguard owls spread out in units is a viable option. This box is definitely shaking up Lannister, and can't wait to see what comes out of it. The articles claims we'll be seeing it available on March 29th, so I certainly hope that's true, and I can't wait to find out what else is in this box, as well as the other hero boxes. And with that in mind, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because I'll be covering news as it comes out. Thanks a lot for watching.
What are you doing?
I'm filming a video. So close the door, please.
What are you doing?
I'm filming a video.